Barrister Gunter, looking at the report we have here, a man allegedly killed his brother in self-defense. Now, in the eyes of the law, is he actually a culprit in this case, considering that he was defending himself from his elder brother who has been sexually harassing him?
Looking at the circumstances of the surrounding the issue, the matter, there are different perspectives when it comes to whether or not someone's conduct or actions constitute a self-defense in law. Properly so-called self-defense is is a defense available to a defendant in court who is arraigned in court as to the reason why the reason to justify the commission of a crime. You know, so in the circumstances, looking at the facts of the case of that happened in Obediah, there is kind of issues there, legal issues that might not be able to justify self-defense. Well, when we talk about self-defense, there must be proportionality. There must be proportionality, so to say. I'm not saying properly that the court will come to a conclusion that there is actually a self-defense. Now, what is the suspect defending? Is he defending himself from injury, from threat of bodily injury, or what? Yes, I admit that there is provocation, but that provocation is not enough. It's not enough to substantiate a ground for self-defense. Self-defense is a principle. You cannot allege self-defense without justifying that there is also justification for that. So as a lawyer, from experience also, I'm looking at the position of the law and some of the authorities, the judicial authorities that are available before us in practice. It will be very difficult for us to say that the suspect kills the other brother in self-defense. I admit that there is provocation, which is also a principle in law, but it has no capacity. The threshold of the provocation has not gotten to a level where we can really impute self-defense.
Barrister Gogonte, what would you have an individual in this situation do, given that, first of all, they're brothers, which makes it incest, right? They're brothers, and it is that kind of action, asking for sexual favors, can also lead to rape when the individual keeps refusing to give you what you want. And obviously, for this to happen, it might have not been the first time. So what would you have had the individual do in that particular situation? As per self-defense by killing is not necessary, or it's an extreme case for that.
I think what happened in this situation is not, it's even kind of very obscure situation where a man will be asking for sexual favor from another man, and depending on the relationship that all the other have siblings or not. The foundation here, it is coming from a man to a man, which is originally in Nigeria, it is prohibited. It's a criminal offense. Let us establish that fact. That is done. How it is now, the law would have expected, not me speaking now, because I have to speak the position of the law, and then let us arrive at what we feel that the law says or the law will do in circumstances like this. What is needed to be done